everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, and we are back with Vesper. Today, we're going to do a couple things. We're going to pick up the main story quest again, get our Aether Current. Are you well enough to make your report? Yeah, man, I got kidnapped. Body swapped. Xenos made me eat lunch. Just looking out for my well-being. This anima was summoned with the corpse of Emperor Varus. Does their depravity know no bounds? It seems not. More to the point, we can surmise that wave of aether issued not from the Tower of Babel, but from the primal lurking within it. A primal whose cry rang rather more loudly in your ears than ours. If you were taken to the tower itself, then this proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is the beating heart of the Telophorized machinations. In which case, we have some highly relevant information. As many of you know, ever since we dispatched troops to free the Levelures, we've been developing a plan to infiltrate the tower. According to Thancred and his scouts, the main structure is lousy with tempered and enemy magic. Furthermore, the road leading to it has collapsed, making it difficult to approach in numbers. Thus do we propose dividing our forces into two parties, one to distract and one to infiltrate. The diversionary force will be comprised of the Ishgardian, Gridanian, and Lominsan delegations. They will begin the construction of bridges to make the Telophori believe we are marching upon the tower. Meanwhile, the best suited of our Alamegan, Ul'dan, and Eastern comrades will be using a different method of ingress. Look here. Facility marked in red is the Enkeldeum, a vast Magitech manufactory, in ruins now, of course. But the freight tunnel connecting it to the erstwhile Imperial Palace remains intact. While the Telophori's attention is elsewhere, our infiltration force can use it to enter the tower undetected. Be aware, however, that the underground rail network remains very much operational. The Tempered are using it to bring supplies to the tower even now. If it can carry their material, it can carry us too, providing we sneak aboard unseen. The Scions will lead the infiltration party. Once inside, you must locate and dispatch Fandaniel and Xenos. We will save the people of Garlemald and those who suffer the world over. I, Euless, and so many others have lost much to the Telophori. We shall ensure they lose no more. How quickly can we enact this plan? Excuse me. And Daniel made it quite clear that haste is a priority. Of paramount concern, even, assuming he didn't name the tower Babel on a whim. In Ammon's time, it meant Gateway of the Gods. Dandy used to refer to a void gate, but in this case, it almost certainly alludes to something altogether greater. The eldest and most powerful of primals. Zodiarch. All the more reason to act now. The rest of the contingent is aware of the plan, and we are ready to move at a moment's notice. You are to proceed north to the Forum Patens. Lisa's group will meet you there. As ever, we are grateful for your foresight. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Spare no effort in your preparations. Alright. But first, we're going to go pick up these blue plus sign quests. I want the Aether Currents. Commissionary Officer. Well, now here's a sight that warms the heart. I never thought I'd have the honor to meet a hero of your pedigree, let alone beg for your aid. You see, I've got a shipment of supplies to send down to Tapper's Den, and having someone who knows the lay of the land by my side would go a long way to ensure its safe delivery. I'd defend it myself, but I have to carry the bloody thing. You'd be so kind as to escort me. I assure you I'll make it worth your while. Well then, I'll be waiting outside the gates of the camp. Come meet me when you're ready, but don't take too long. Monsters abound in these parts. Okay. And then there was another one over here. Down here. Ooh, bracelets? 525 bracelet? Yes, please. I've seen you before. In Tertium, yes? I was part of the first group transferred here, but there's someone I'm trying to find. A small boy, red hair. Have you seen him? He's probably still refusing to budge. Oh, my apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Gala, 1st Legion. I've been doing what I can for the refugees, though I suppose I'm one myself. You see, I've always tried to help those in need. Some call me a busybody, in fact. Before joining the military, I was a member of the Viglis Urbani, and it was our duty to keep the citizenry safe. Old habits die hard, though, which is why I'm determined to look after that lad. He's been separated from his parents in the chaos, but he won't leave the station without them. Thing is, that's no place for a child his age to be fending for himself. You've seen the conditions there. He needs food and warmth, which you and yours have been kind enough to offer. I should go back to the station to try to persuade him to join your camp. Could I trouble you to accompany me? It'll do him good to see you're not the monsters he probably thinks you are. Thank you. Well then, no time like the present. Okay, we've got a couple things to do. Let's get a new pet out first. Who'd we get? A little goblin? That's fine. Let's go and do these side quests first. Alright, Commissionary Officer. There you are. I knew you'd have the heart to help a soul in need. Going on a tapper's den. Okay. Can I mount up, or might as well check now? I'm scared. I'm too scared to mount up. She disappeared. Bum, 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 bum. I'm excited to get in the Tower of Babel, but I think we'll have to do that in the next episode. We'll do these side quests first. Here? Here we are, safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you, friend. Now all that's left is to deliver the goods. Let's enter those caves and get some shelter from these freezing winds, eh? Well, the goods have been safely delivered, but I'm afraid I have one more task to beg of you. Of course, I'd do it myself if I could, but I'm afraid this calls for someone with skills that I lack. You're not obligated to help me again, but seeing as how you're already here, maybe you won't mind hearing me out. Nope. I don't think so. Alright, let's go speak with Gala. Gala is at this place, so we'll go do a fast travel up there. Bow. 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 Alright, Gala. If my prediction is correct, he should still be around here. His name's Volusus, but most know him better for his scarlet locks. Considering how reluctant he is to leave, I doubt he'd answer if we tried calling out for him. Would you mind helping me look? Alright. Red-haired kid, red-haired kid. Ah. Over there. Who are you? Volusus, we've been looking everywhere for you. Still refusing to join everyone at the other camp, I see. I'm not going anywhere, not without Mom and Dad. Don't you see it's for your own good? I know you. Came here with Euless, didn't you? Please, you've got to listen to me. Mom and Dad are alive. I know they are. No one's saying they aren't. Sorry to burden you, but I have a feeling he'll be more cooperative once he's got this off his chest. Hear him out, would you? Nope. Although we could do this one. I'm curious to see if they are alive. Let's get the bracelets first. We're running out of bag space very quickly. I'm curious about this one, so... Please, help me find my parents. My mom's got red hair just like me, and my dad... Volusus, you have to understand that there's little chance we'll find your parents, even if we went looking for them. I do understand. That's why I'm waiting here. They promised to meet me at the station. I know it's too dangerous for me outside, but you two can fight, can't you? So please, don't give up on them like everyone else. It won't hurt to look, will it? I worry that we're only giving him false hope, but very well. After all, that's the least we can do is try. Thanks to my time in the Viglis Urbani, I know the capital like the back of my hand. Between the two of us, we should be able to conduct a reasonably thorough search. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see them again. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is exactly what I was afraid of. To the task at hand, then. Given the present state of the capital, tracing his parents' step will be no easy feat. Volusus, do you know anything that might help us in our search? Well, I was thinking about going back to my house if it's still there. Where is that? Are there any landmarks nearby? It's on the outskirts of town to the south, between the tavern and the bookshop. Oh, and Dad always used to fly a huge imperial flag in front of our house. We were the only family that had one in our neighborhood. That should be enough to go on. Alright, let's get going. I mean, I doubt this kid's parents are alive. Let me just ride my behemoth through here. Okay. Alright. How far away is it? Well, it's not too far. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Stop. Don't. Between the bookshop, something else. Well, we're right in the right area. Remember, he said it was between a tavern and a bookshop, and that had a large imperial flag in front of the house. Let me know the moment you find anything that might be useful, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Now let's start our search. I saw something over here. Fringed paper. You find a letter amidst the rubble. It begins, Dearest Velocis, I pray this message finds you well. God will be eager to inspect a potentially wild clue. Vital clue. I don't know why I said wild. Found something, have you? Let's have a look. It's addressed to Velocis, and from his parents, no less. And you said you found it nearby. It looks like someone's tried to clear away the rubble, but then thought better of it. The place is far too exposed. His parents must have come back to see if their boy had returned home and then left him this letter. Judging by the condition of the paper, it's safe to assume some time has passed since their visit. We're unlikely to bump into them simply waiting here. I'll write a reply just in case they return, but for now, let's head back to Velocis. Excellent work finding this. Okay. Go back over here. Velocis. Did you find anything? Why, yes, we did. A letter addressed to you from your parents, in fact. This is sure to help in our search, I know it. Can I see it? This is addressed to me, but this isn't Mum or Dad's handwriting. Don't give up so easily, Velocis. Here, let me read it for you. I'm injured, but I'm in. Do not worry about me. For now, you must stay out of danger. Love, Vipsania. Unfortunately, it looks like the part detailing their location got wet at some stage. It's completely illegible. Vipsania? That's my mom's name. Ah, so... Excuse me, my goodness. Ah, so it is from her after all. There's a good chance she's still alive. I knew it. We're one step closer to finding her. In all honesty, I'm amazed we found anything. Thank you for convincing me that the search was worthwhile. It's clear as day to me now why your comrades have nothing but praise for you. With you on the case, we'll find this mother in no time. Is there a second quest for this? I want to find this kid's mom. Yellow? Until now, I thought that the best thing we could do for Velocis is take him straight to Camp Broken Glass. But with the new information that has come to light, perhaps it is better for him to wait here a little longer, at least while we search for his parents. I appreciate you looking for them, I really do. If you're going to thank anyone, thank Vesper for changing my mind. Right, let's go over what we learned from the letter. Vipsania is injured, but in a safe location. Velussa says it's not his parents' handwriting, which means she must be with another person entirely. Someone she can ask to write letters in her stead. Or at least that's what I make of it. Do you know where she might go in time of emergency? Maybe Platinum Novum? She was a maid there. The last time I saw her, she was on her way there. Even with all the fighting, she had lots to do. She told me to keep listening to the radio in case there was any news about the war. If anything really bad happened, we were to meet here at the station. So the radio kept you from harm, and thanks to her forethought, you were able to find shelter immediately after the city descended into chaos. Your mother is a clever woman indeed, but I wonder why she hasn't made her way here. She worked at Platinum Novum, Titus and Nerva's residence. Perhaps when she learned the station was held by their enemies, the First Legion, she may have thought against coming here. Even with the war effectively over, she may have been suspected as a spy or the like. So any thoughts on the matter? His mother's probably at Platinum Novum. Indeed, that explains why she told Velussa not to worry about her and think only of his own safety. At any rate, let's make our way to Platinum Novum and see what we can find. Alright, bye Velussa. We'll be back. I don't know why I'm doing this side quest. I just wanted to find this kid's parents. Bum 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 bum. We heard from his mother, but not his father. Dun, dun. Okay. Yeah, not too far away. Put it. Get away from us. And the epic music keeps playing because we're supposed to be going and assaulting Xenos and Fandaniel, but I think I have gone astray. I go back. Go around this way. Help? Okay. Up in here? Aha. Well, this is it. Platinum Novum. A far cry from its former glory, but relatively untouched compared to some parts of the capital. It was built to last, so the lower floors ought to provide adequate refuge. However, there are countless Magitech drones patrolling the perimeter, attacking any who approach. That would explain why those inside have been unable to seek shelter elsewhere. How ironic that the very machina that once protected Garlemald are now one of the greatest threats to her people. But now is not the time for such musings. I know the interior well enough that I should be able to locate any survivors fairly quickly. To keep the Magitech drones away while I'm inside? Sure thing. I'll be back as soon as I've finished my search. In the meantime, take care. Alright, I need some wing sauce action here. Ouch. Oh, look at that crit. Okay. Alright, did you find his mom? Judging by the din outside, you encountered some trouble. You have my thanks. Unfortunately, I saw no sign of the royal family or Vespania in there, or anyone at all for that matter. That said, it wasn't a complete waste of time. It looked like people had been living in there until fairly recently. There was a radio in there too, one of the newer models, so I imagine they avoided being tempered. It appears they've taken all the provisions and warm clothing with them, which indicates they had plenty of time to plan their exit. I did, however, spot a map of the capital, on which they'd marked a route from here to the Cenaculum Imperialis. You see where this is leading, yes? Hispania fled with the royal family. Precisely. It's hard to imagine Vespania parting with the royal family at this point, which means she must have accompanied them on their journey. Judging by the condition of the rooms inside, I would say only a few days have passed at most since their departure. When you're ready, let's head to Cenaculum Imperialis and continue our search. Okay. Ready, I take it? Then let's resume our search. We'll be heading to the Cenaculum Imperialis, that enormous stone building to the northwest. Hopefully that's where we'll find Vespania. Hopefully. I want to find this kid's mom. Do 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 do. There's Gala. He bears the insignia of the Royal Guard. Only the most proficient and experienced warriors are accepted into their ranks. Alas, he's no longer among the living, though evidently he has only been here a short while. What could have happened here? Hiya! That came from nearby. Come on! And this better have a happy ending. Or I'm gonna have something to say. Royal bodyguard. You okay, my dude? I have no idea who you are, but I owe you a great debt. There's a wounded woman over there by the name of Hispania. Please tend to her as well. Hello, Hispania. I see you're not one of them, but who are you? Just when I was about to lose all hope, you appear. We managed to put down the last of them. Still quite can't believe you're here at my son's request. You should be proud. Were it not for him, we might never have found you. I'm sure he'll be eager to express his gratitude to this gentleman here. Yes, he and I both served the royal family, at least until the city was plunged into chaos. I was badly injured, and he's been by my side ever since. While I was still recovering, he even penned letters for me and placed them in the ruins of my home for my loved ones to find. Your praise is wasted on me, truly. After all, I and my comrades stopped you from going to meet your family at the 1st Legion's encampment for our own selfish reasons. Then even the Cenaculum Imperialis, our supposed safe haven, was attacked by a rampaging Magitech. I shall never live down the shame of failing to protect the members of the royal household in my care. But thanks to you both, I have been spared an untimely end. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. We're glad to help, and for what it's worth, I'm sure my comrades in the 1st would rather let bygones be bygones than perpetuate old grudges. The 2 of you must come with us to Tertium. That goes double for you, Vipsania. Your son will be overjoyed to see you again. Die him. We've been apart for far too long. Then let's waste no time here. But we'd better not rush, given your injuries. Okay. Now, there was... southwest. Do 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 do. To the south now. Uh-oh. Fate spawned on my head. You see? I see. I do see one. Up in here. Aether current. How does one get inside there now? There we go. We're one step closer. Okay. 370 to the southeast. How close are we? Whoops. We need 3 more. Southeast. Bow, 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 bow. Thinking there, maybe? The east. Northeast. Aha! Get out of here. Excuse me. Okay. Another one close by to the west. 692 to the west. We'll get that when we go up to talk to Lise, I think. Alright, Valessus. Found your mom. Did you find her? Mom! I'm so sorry, my love. What about his dad now? I simply have to know, why did you leave Palatium Novum? We both served the kin of Lord Nerva, so it was decided we would join the 3rd Legion in the Cenaculum Imperialis. But as soon as we set foot outside, the streets were overrun by soldiers in the throes of madness, and Magitech drones attacking anyone who dared cross their path. It's a miracle we even managed to escape. We eventually made it to the Cenaculum Imperialis and hid inside, though it didn't take long for the Machina to find us. You stepped in just when we had begun to abandon hope. Looks like we arrived in the nick of time. To be separated from my dear boy was more than I could bear, but I knew that even without my injuries, I wouldn't stand a chance out there on my own. But we're together now, aren't we? That's all that matters. And it's all thanks to you. Seeing their smiles has made it all worthwhile. She is right. We'll never forget what you've done for us. You truly are a hero. So the dad's just forgotten. Is that the thing? This reminds me of why I joined the Viglias Urbani all those years ago. It's true what they say. A good deed really is its own reward. Anyway, we'd best stay here a while to allow Vipsania time to recuperate. She's still injured after all. Then we can head to Camp Broken Glass. I will take this. Alright. We got that done. Now, let's go back over yonder. Hello, can I click this? That was a cute little quest line. And let's go at least find Lise. Ooh, 231 to the northwest. Southwest. Ah. Then that should be... Need one more after this. Yep. Okay, one more. Plus the one we get from doing the dungeon. 403 to the north. Okay. What is this? Automated cavalry. I've never seen that mob before. What did it say? Northwest. There's Lise. Lise will be back. The west. Really? Aha. Should be all that we need to find out in the wild. And then next, we just need the one more from the quest, and that will be from doing this dungeon. Bow, bow, bow. Hello, Lise. Vesper, the way into the tunnel is clear. We've made sure of it. I wish you'd made sure to bring a coat instead. Oh, I'll warm up when I throw a punch or two. Humph. Barely enough cloth to swaddle a newborn. Clearly you have spent too long around this feral dog of a Dotharl. Watch your tongue, fool, lest I feed it to the crows. We will see who is the fool when you freeze to death. Expect me not to warm your ill-prepared hide. These furs are for myself and my Nama alone, should I be blessed to meet her this day. As if any woman of worth would wish to be warmed by you, little son. Should we find such a warrior within, she will bask in my glorious flame. Stop, both of you. Save your fire for the enemy. As for extra furs, I have plenty to spare. As do we. Hello, everyone. All set for battle, I see. Yes, free of unnecessary encumbrances, if rather more susceptible to the cold. Let us review our strategy, quickly if you don't mind. Pippin's group has gone ahead to the Enkeldeum. We are to meet them there. We wait until the Tempered's attention is drawn by the divisionary force, then we sneak onto the train. Next stop, the Tower of Babel. If any, Tempered included, are injured, we Zayla will tend to them. You Scions must press on, no matter what. We should avoid moving as a group until we're underground, so we'll need to make our own ways to the Enkeldeum. See you there. Okay. Here we go. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. In here. Okabuki. Pippin. Hail, it's good to see you, Vesper. We heard that you collapsed, but were given only the most cursory explanation. I'm glad you've recovered, and quickly enough to take part in the operation at that. As you will have heard, we've secured the way in. Some few are to remain behind to keep your escape route clear. Our comrade from Lente's Tears will lead the way into the station. I'll join you soon. Yep, let's go to the station. Do, do. This is everyone. Consider the enemy well and truly distracted. Time to go. Our primary objective is, of course, the Telophorized leaders. But should we be presented with an opportunity to vanquish Anima, we must seize it. If it is indeed the force behind the towers destroying it, will deliver our allies from the Telophorized reign of terror. And I, for one, would not see the Garlean people manipulated any longer, be it by Primal, Ascian, or anything else. Hear, hear. There's been enough of that. We came to help the people of Garlemald, and that's what we're going to do. Together. Till the very end. The train should be on any moment now. Prepare to board, everyone. True and well distracted. Tower of Babel now accessible. Alright. Well, we will do this, but we're going to do this in the next episode. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.